So welcome back to Forex Clubhouse. Today I'm going to show you another new perfect strategy that works. I can say it works on all of the volatilities. I'm going to show you how to align this strategy with support and resistance so that you get a more perfect entry for those scalpers. Without wasting any more time, let's go to the settings so that you too can have this beautiful money downloading screen just like me. As usual, we click the F button so that we go to the settings. Now this strategy, make sure that all of your indicators are not on the main chart, rather than they should be on indicator window number 1, and the strategy contains just only 4 indicators: the relative strength index, parabolic SAR, Bollinger Bands, and the fractals. Now, the settings for the RSI are as follows: period 1000, apply to close, style 1 pixel, and the color it is blue. The levels just 50 level, and we term this level just as a breakout. And the color you can decide for avoiding confusion's sake, you can decide to have the same color just as me for the startup. The second indicator is the parabolic SAR, and should have the following parameters: step 0.005, maximum 0.05, style 4 pixel, and the color it is pink. No levels are needed for this parabolic SAR. The third indicator is the Bollinger Bands. Okay, the period is 10, deviation 1.000, shift -5, apply to close, style 4 pixel, and the color it is black. For the case of levels, now here you should be very careful since the levels are too many. It starts from negative 0.1 up to positive 0.5. The style is 4 pixel and the color is blue. Now we go back for the last indicator known as the fractals. Now this fractals has no many settings, just put the style to be 4 pixel and the color to be green, and the levels, no levels that are needed on fractals. You click done. Having applied correctly the settings just as I've shown on the video, then you should have this beautiful money downloading screen just like me. If you're new to this channel, please let me remind you to not forget to subscribe to this channel and turn the notification bell icon on so that you'll be the first to view any of my videos. Now I will show you how to use this strategy with the live example that I actually took with this strategy. As can be seen on the screen, I'm testing this strategy on a very real account. I have already placed my buy stop order, waiting for the price to climb just above for me to be entered onto the market. Now one can ask me, why are you pressing the buy stop order while the indicators already tells you to enter the buy position? Now here is my answer. The reason I have pressed the buy stop order is because I see a very minor resistance at the current price, although the indicators have already told me to enter the buy position. For those that do not know how to use the parabolic SR dots with the strategy, well, let me remind you this: you only enter the market when the parabolic SR dots are either above or below the blue channel that you are seeing now on the screen. Now, for our case, you can see that the 2 dots formed below the blue channel, signifying that you should get ready for buy positions. Note my keyword, you should get ready for buy positions. Well, before proceeding with showing you how I use this strategy with support and resistance, let me lock my already made profits. Locking the profit helps you to protect your already made profits. Now one can ask me, why did you decide to lock your profit now? Well, it's because the market right now approached the most recent minus resistance area that the market may decide whether to respect it or not to respect it. If the market does not respect this minor resistance area, well, it's good for me. But if it were to respect the minor resistance area, and price to reverse back, then the positions will be closed with profits. Well, you can all agree with me that the market price is having some difficulties in penetrating this resistance zone. But since I have already locked in my profits, I just choose to be an observer and observe how the market price will react towards the resistance zone. If it keeps going up, I will continue rocking my profits. But if it were to reverse, then I'll be taken out of the market but still in profit. Either way, the market is always correct. I repeat, the market is always correct. Do not think that you're more smarter than the market. Never. Observing on the screen right now, you can see that the market price had successfully broken down the minor resistance area and it is going up. But looking carefully to the left, I see two candlesticks having body-to-body rejection. Well, this can or may not, but I'm sure 99% can act as a minor resistance area again. So what to do? Make sure you lock your profit so that if, as usual, if the market decides to respect this zone as a resistance and it reverses, you will be taken out of the market but still in profits. If it keeps going up, then good for you, good for us. We keep running out the bulls. But wait, just look how this resistance is fighting the market price to not penetrate it. Well, this should raise some concerns, okay? And you should be very, very careful as to not forget to lock your profit, as the market may reverse to go to the downward direction. And if you did not lock your profit, you may lose all of your profits that you took. But one may argue, but you said that when the parabolic SR dots are below the channel, you should have a buy. Yes, you should have a buy. I'm standing on my point that you should have a buy. But since we are on a small account and this is volatility 75, one of the highest volatility markets on these synthetic indices, okay, you should be very careful that your account, if it reverses, it may not be able to hold the losses, and what happens? You blow your account. But if you are on a $200 account, you should just buy. If the market reverses on the minor resistance and their support areas, you should just be okay since your account is big enough to hold the losses. Since the market did respect the resistance area as expected, of course, let me show you another example so that you may get a more idea on how to enter these markets. But now it will be a sell trade and it will be volatility 25. The only difference between this example you are seeing on the screen right now to the previous one is parabolic SR dots. On here, make sure that before you enter any sell positions, your parabolic SR dots are above the channel as you can observe on the screen. Next, make sure that you take into account the potential areas that may act as support and resistance. If all of those are in check, then you enter your trades. From the trade that we are seeing on the screen right now, I'm very sure that you can learn a lot from how I enter my trades, how I control my trades, what are the factors that make me enter the trades, and many more. Friends, if you want to join my WhatsApp group of Forex signals, check out my number on the description below for more details. Either way, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it, and please do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye bye and thank you for watching.